Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all tonight? It is 9:45. I actually thought I had done this video yesterday. Well, I actually did do this video yesterday, and I did it 2 or 3 times yesterday and didn't even upload it and erased it by accident. So I'm starting to run out of storage on this phone, and I've only had it since August. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a talk to my kid. He had suggested maybe using my old phone just to do my videos. So that may have to happen whether I like it or not, actually. So anyway, how are you all doing? I do have an item for you today. Just a look-see, not listing anything still. I think the Canada Post debacle is going to take, I'm going to suggest a month at least to get back up and running. And like I said before, I really do not want to rely on Canada Post as my regular shipping option moving forward. But I don't have anything to ship right now, so it doesn't really matter. So here is today's item. This is a 1950s, 60s mock crock. Beautiful kind of burled walnut color, some very dark areas, lighter areas. It's just really, really pretty. Now, it does have a couple of little issues. I have no clue what this number is all about. And if you can see the stitching all the way around, which is really kind of cute, but there are a couple of areas where it has let go, here and here. Little coin area. You've got slip pocket, 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 and even a little pocket which they used to put the stamps in way back when. You've got a bill pouch, and then you've got a zippered bill pouch. I am going to do a little bit of experimentation with this guy using my glue. I've used my glue very successfully on my personal tassels. And I mean, I've used them on bags, I've used them as keychains, and they have not come unstuck. So I'm gonna give it a go on this guy. But this is a like a 50s, 60s kind of British gentleman's inside the coat wallet. So I don't know if it's British or not. Maybe not. The British stuff tends not to be this beautifully soft. It almost feels like deerskin, which maybe is not everybody's cup of tea, but a vintage, beautiful vintage piece nonetheless. So that is it for our item today. So as I said, yes, I've had a bit of a nightmare trying to get videos uploaded, trying to get them completed. However, I have a new tripod and it is absolutely fantastic. There is no ring light. I do not need that light in my glasses on top of the phone light in my glasses. I don't want to mess around with it too much because last night I did one video, the phone fell out. I did another video. Anyway, all I know is this tripod is fantastic. It was gifted to me by a very special friend, Neil. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm back in the land of professionalism and not sitting trying to prop my phone up on fruit bowls and CD towers like I do at my parents' place. So it is just wonderful to have a tripod back, because my tripod got broken by you-know-who in Nova Scotia in May when we were there. So was supposed to replace it, but of course did not. So here we are. So not a whole lot to kind of catch up on with you. Shows are over for the year. No more shows. Took my stuff home on the weekend. I think I shared that with you already, I think. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. I don't even know what day it is. It is just absolutely crazy. Um, Trying to kind of start getting in tune with the work that I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing at all. Spending a lot of time with Auntie. She's busy, but it's at night, and I must say that is typically my worst time. Is 8:30, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. You're sitting by yourself. I don't mind my own company. I really quite like my own company. I like being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it, and not quite with whom I want to do it yet. But I might be, you know, might be looking to the future for that. Had a fantastic session with my counselor yesterday, and he actually spoke to me about that. He's like, "Are you ready to date yet?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think so." But we had a really good conversation about that. And it's actually something I'd really like to share with you. Now, I don't know whether or not I'm going to do it on this platform or on this channel actually, or maybe I'm actually thinking of maybe having a members, not that I want to cost you a ton of money or anything like that. I think it's just maybe a little bit of discretion. Not that I'm going to be sharing any crazy stuff, because there will be no crazy stuff. That is what the conversation with my counselor was all about yesterday. That he feels it's time that I change my typical type. Because let's face it, my typical type has not been working for this girl. So I don't know. I don't know. He reckons I may have to kiss even more frogs than I had to kiss to find, what I found so far. And based on the fact that what I found so far has been absolutely the most disappointing situations ever, I might need to be prepared for it taking even longer, if at all. And that's kind of where I'm going with it. I just want to have some fun. I don't really want to be tied down with anything. I don't really want to be, I'm going to be doing some traveling. I want to be open to whatever comes my way there. And I want to just not have any impingements on whatever it is I want to do. Because let's face it, when you're in a relationship, you can't just do what you want to do. I mean, I wanted to go over the river for 2 years, over to the States. I couldn't do that. I wanted to go to Niagara Falls and keep my Niagara Falls visits going. I did it once, and I ended up having company the whole time. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to some of those really kind of productive things that I used to do when I was on my own. And so now that I'm on my own again, I am going to participate in all of that stuff. But I have to get a job, as I've told you quite a few times. So that is going to be probably the highlight of the next. I think I'm going to try and work on a 5-year plan. I mean, 5 years is nothing. 5 years is just going to go whoop. And I need to get some big ticket items taken care of. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting my little car back soon. That is something that I absolutely will put as a priority. That was my gift to me for putting up with my crazy ass house for 17 years. And now it is my gift to me for putting up with my crazy ass house for 17 years and a bunch of other stuff for a few years. So, that's what I'm still planning on doing. So, got some quotes for the mechanical work. Holy Hannah. We're looking at another 4 grand plus for what needs to be done. So I don't know. It maybe doesn't all need to be done at once, but now that I know I don't imminently need a furnace and I don't imminently need, well, I mean, the blue car could crap out at any minute, but so far, touch wood. It's just been brilliant. I mean, that car, it should be in a museum, I think, or somebody needs to write a story about it or something. It's like Herbie, the love bug. It's like the vibe, I don't know what you would call it, but I have a Pontiac vibe. It has stopped clocking kilometers at 299,999. And apparently that is a very routine problem with Pontiac vibes. So it was about 8 years ago that it crapped out at 299,999. So I'm going to suggest that it probably has close to, if not more, than 500,000 kilometers on it. So it's a pretty special car, actually. Would it certify? Absolutely not. So it's worth its weight in gold to me right now on the road. I mean, I've driven it to Sarnia back and forth. I drive it to St. Catharines back and forth all the time, Hamilton back and forth. So it is, it's actually a pretty special vehicle. So that is about it, really. Oh, one thing I will share with you is I got my first Temu order. My aunt, I did it through my aunt because it's her address and I didn't want to start getting into changing addresses. And at my place in Grand Valley until the spring, until the main office opens, I can't receive packages anyway. So Amazon goes to my mom and dad, which I'm not really not buying anything. I'm trying to conserve the money I have left because, I mean, let's face it, I'm not working right now. And I am going to be seriously working on my next year's plan for the business, just in case I don't find a job. I mean, I actually went on Indeed, and my agency that I work with my clients in Burlington are actually looking for somebody for a couple of clients in Orangeville. But I'm not ready to start with that because, I mean, I'm not going to be back living. Well, I am going to be back in my trailer. Like off and on. January, I'm going to be there for a bit. I'm traveling. February, I think I might be traveling. And then March, I'm definitely traveling until the end of April. So I'm not sure. Hot flash. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to look like. I mean, I could definitely have a conversation just in case they have clients in the future that they want to send my way. But then I'm dealing with a car that could crap out any minute, and there's no way I'm taking them in the little car because I'm not 100%. The lifting of the little car is going to be the last job that gets done. It is the cheapest job in the list of jobs that need to be done to the little car, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm a little all over the place at the moment. But back to the Temu order. So I'm going to quickly show you one of the items that I got from Temu. So these are pom-poms. They are absolutely fabulous. Gray, dark gray, pink, my favorite, blush, black, brown, black and gray, brown, gray, white. Looks like I've got bugs on the floor. So yes, so far, my first order, I got some motion censored under cabinet lights. I got one of those things you put down the drain to clear it out because my bath drain is really, really slow. Oh my God, this hot flash is insane. So yeah, so that is about it. I'm working out still, still doing my salads, trying to keep, doing good things with my weight because I want to be all fly for my trips. And that is about it. So, AKA the bag lady, thanks for the shout out. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So if you're watching me, I appreciate it. I think you're fabulous. I think you and I are very similar in our delivery. It's just ad hoc. I don't edit. I think it's more fun to see everything that happens, good and bad. And I really, really, really enjoyed listening to you when you were talking about your own kind of dating situation. That's when I found you, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of thinking of doing the same thing because back in the day when I dated, everybody had a nickname like Camaro guy, satin sheet guy, golf guy, boat guy. So I mean, nobody will be getting exposed. And it'll just be dates because that was one of the things that my counselor and I talked about yesterday was completely changing my approach. because as we're getting older, the whole physicality thing is really not a big priority. I mean, it is because I'm too young to not be physical with a person anymore, but it really isn't a priority. And I was put under so much pressure in my marriage that I am just enjoying not even having to worry about it, because it really was becoming a very anxiety full situation. I mean, I would be going to bed going, oh God, here we go. And I mean, who wants to live that way, right? Anyway, everybody, hope you had a great day. Christmas is fast approaching, so hopefully you're all ready. And I've got a few little things left to do, but not much. And hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.